tablet gone. Don't leave the session. I nearly backed out. Oh, my tablet needs charging. That's good. Oh, Jesus, the race highlights for the race have been uploaded already. On YouTube. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alright, that's now silent. I need a drink. Oh well. Yeah, between qualies, yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Come on, Marlboro, pick your tyres. Yeah. Right then, let's get going. So, oh, there's Josh. Welcome to round 4, everybody, of Assist Tier Season 10. It is me, Deflated, with JohnJohn again. Mr. American Man is here.
Hello, everyone.
There he is, yes. We've just finished watching the real life race, done a practice session, and here we go.
We're for the real entertainment now.
Yeah, for the real stuff. Okay, the real race, it was alright. It wasn't the best. So, should be curious. I want to know what the weather's like. All dry, says Padge. Okay. So we've only had wet weather on Tuesday this week.
Got
out first. Yeah, a bit annoyed about that, but you know, because normally this track can be quite fun when there's mixed weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Tassi going out track first. We will say he's moved to the Ferrari because in Sauber, when he was the main driver, there were no teammates. So I think what's going to happen now is Sauber's like the reserve team. I think that's going to work. So now Tassi's teamed up with Marlboro. I could be wrong about that, but I just know that happened in the background between races.
It's a bit funny where it was like, oh, well, he's got a promotion to Ferrari.
Yeah, he's got a promotion. After 3 races. But anyway. Got full quali. We should hopefully be getting Liam in as well in this quali. I saw that Josh joined. Should be fun. Oh, what are the standings looking like after the first 3 rounds? Let's have a look.
Well, I looked, it is very close.
Yeah, last time I looked, it was close. But I cannot remember the exact numbers. Oh, authorised stuff. That's good.
Still not the same thing.
Oh, this has changed since the last time I looked. Hello? Oh, I've pressed backspace. Anyway, through the ZRS goes the Ferrari. Don't know what times we'll be seeing in Q1. I imagine the pole time today. Maybe a high points. Oh god, 0.7? Can't remember what we were doing on earlier. Yeah, high 0.7, I think.
I could maybe see maybe a 1.76 maybe. I could see maybe like a Josh doing that. But anyway, here are the point standings because I've pulled them up now. So we have Josh leading the championship at 68, Nico at 61, Stokes at 56, Cal, who missed a race, just to remind people, at 49, and then Johnny a little bit further back at 31. That is your top 5.
Yeah, so it's close to the top 4, and I think we should mention that Cal has unfortunately got the unwanted record of most podiums without a win. He's stolen that from Sungod, which it was an impressive feat. Unfortunately, it's quite sad as Tacit goes fastest. It's quite sad because Cal has had the pace to win on multiple occasions and it just hasn't quite come his way.
It's just he's been there. He's been at the front pretty much the whole time, and it just hasn't gone his way really, or he just hasn't had the pace. As Corgi 8-9 on the first question, and then Nico decides to
8-2.
Dunk 7 tenths on him. Who's next?
Nico is. I'm not going to say quality merchant, but he's the qualifying specialist in this tier.
Let's say that. Yeah, exactly. Let's put it that way.
52 for Socks in the middle sector. I believe he's next up. Yes, he is.
A lot of battery left over. It is Q1. Well, using a lot more deploy. You can actually use a lot of battery here, to be fair.
Yeah, this is one of those ones. And actually goes fastest. There you go. As we realise that, as we were just saying on this lobby, it's quite funny that his teammate... might not be what's exactly happened, but I'm going to frame it this way because it's quite funny. His teammate isn't actually in the Discord for whatever reason at the moment. We reckon because apparently he allegedly got grounded. And I reckon his mum just disconnected from the Discord. But anyway, so that's just a funny image. I don't know why.
Let's hope that didn't happen. And maybe.
Let's just hope not, yeah. We've got Chipmunk, who's returned. I believe he briefly left the Discord because I don't think there was a chance for him to race at the time. He's back now. And I believe he's actually up on what Socks did in the middle sector. Up to the line. Yeah, it goes fastest. Okay, so we might be a bit off with the times, actually. Might be a bit quicker than we think. Killian wants a cow on board. Let's do that. Where is he? Oh, he's just starting a lap. Here we go. So he's actually... We're going to start seeing different lines that people take to start the lap. I think what the esports and all the sweats do, they take the line all the way to the right. Because of like smoother surface or whatever. So we'll see who the real sweats are. Especially through turn 4, eh? Watch cow through turn 4, okay.
Kind of multiple lines. You can either take the curve, depending on setup, or you just completely avoid it. Or don't do that.
What you don't want to do that. That's the not optimal line through turn 4. And let's not forget, we will mention this every once in a while. A few pad runners in here, and cow is one of them. And I keep reminding myself when I do the practice lobbies on the pad, it's not fun. So it's just a testament to how good these are at the moment.
Oh, Jack is I think Jack has been slightly blocked in the middle sector. There's a bit of a gaggle. The car's in the middle sector.
Getting the Ocon treatment from qualifying yesterday.
But this, he was actually blocked at the start of sector 2. So.
Actually blocked, yeah. I think it's only about half second down on what Chipmunk did in the middle sector split, so it's not too bad. Should plonk him in between. There's a nice 7/10 gap between Nico and Corgi. Should plonk himself there. Exactly the same time as Corgi. It's always fun when that happens. Who was that? That was
Rockwell, I think.
Perhaps, potentially. No, wait.
You're confusing yourself.
Who was it? Someone else jumped up there, but I thought it was Aiden, but it's not. Okay, anyway. Padge is
This is Johnny B. And Padge is on it, but Johnny B is starting a lap.
Starting. Just in the pits. Cow. Cow, I think, is pushing, so we'll go back to Cow. Nico in chat says times are slow at the moment. He's just at an 18.2 as the first lap, but okay. Makes me wonder what he reckons he can do for pole.
If I see a 7.4.
If you see anywhere under a 7.5, yeah, then we're going to have words.
Let's see, Cal.
Nico, what's your PB?
27.
I think it's about what Jack did. What's the predicted pole? Well, considering it's a full quality, we're going to have to figure out a little bit. Nico's not spinning the beans.
Full quality grip is very different as Cal goes 6th.
Yes, it is. Because at the moment, most of the time we end up running...
Padge!
Go on, a lap from Padge.
Wow!
Yeah, but at the moment we mostly run short qualifying depending on numbers. Because we're expecting 19 today if Liam joins.
Johnny.
Chipmunk says his PB is a 7.6.
Yeah. Interesting.
This could be depending on what Josh does with his wonky wheel. We could have an interesting qualifying today.
We could have very close qualifying.
Very close.
Very close.
Because it's... Hold on. Going to educate myself real quick and see what we're doing on Tuesday. Where is it in the Discord? I can't find it. There it is.
I think Tuesday was a weird fall quality. It was like it was dry in Q1, and then it started raining in Q2, and it was dry again in Q3.
But P4 in no assist was Killian, and he did a 7.6. Then there was a gap to the top 3. So, yeah, Killian did a 7.6. So it'd be interesting to see where these lot figure against the previous season's champion. Granted, he's not running line anymore as Killian, so
yeah,
I don't see things a little bit.
Josh gonna put a 107.2 and be done.
If he does, I'm gonna be rather annoyed. Well, considering poll on Tuesday was a 7.1. But I think we've been saying this. This is one of the hardest tracks to actually hook up the lap. Because on some corners you are on the very limit. And it's so short, yeah.
Because from one of the shortest laps on the F1 calendar to next week, one of the longest.
The longest lap. We're doing this weird.
Yes, you're very weird. Kid.
Anyway,
don't worry.
It's very weird. But I was going to say something. Yeah, there are some corners here where you can gain heaps of time if you take it just right. Like turn 4 being one of them, which is really annoying because you're on the limit on the exit and on the entry. It feels like you're sliding the car all the way through.
You really could say the first 4 corners. Really, it's just that's probably where all your lap times really could come from.
Let's look at the sector times while everyone's in the pits at the moment. I think Josh is just coming out now. Actually, yes, it is. 7.3, 7.3. Okay. Ah. Yeah, everyone's getting lap times very differently. It's mainly between the first 2 sectors. But everyone's sector 3, pretty similar. Between a mid 0.9 to a 16.0.
Yeah, because sector 3 really it's only one corner, and you got the base of the front straight. Really, the only difference you see there from people is probably wing levels. That's probably the biggest difference you'll see. But really, it's just the first 2 sectors.
But the biggest discrepancy I can see is between Socks and Johnny B, where Johnny B in the middle sector finds nearly 3/10 on the Socks, but then loses 2/10 in the first and then a 10th in the last. So maybe Johnny B is running higher wings? I don't know.
I'll also point out too, like, it is very easy to kind of overdrive the last corner because you want to get it right.
Yes.
And you'll either somehow invalidate or you'll just completely whiff it and you'll lose like 3/10.
It is a sleeper build for one of the most annoying corners on the game.
You probably should go to Josh because he is just starting a lap now.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now. Through turn 1, down the centre S. Don't know if this man's fixed his wheel or not. I imagine we'll find out later.
Oh, that... You don't want to get on too much.
Yeah, a little bit. Burning a lot of batteries. 17.3 for the first sector. That is competitive. Leaves it in 5th through turn 4.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I drop it down to 4th. I'm imagining you're the same?
Yes.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. Wide in the middle of the horseshoe. See the rear of the car moves a little bit?
Wide.
Very wide. Maybe this is wheel. Maybe this is rust. Don't 100% know. Up to, I'm going to call it the Borsaletto curve if you watched the race today. Because I can't remember the actual name of the corners. Down the hill, last proper corner. 52.3. So he's actually down on what the top 2 were doing here at least. Try to remember old AT races. No, Josh has gone well here in the past.
It comes to the line. Still P3 even with all that, with the horrid turn 6.
Yeah.
Actually not too bad. Here comes Steely. Steely goes P7.
Yeah, this is really close. There's a big group of cars that are in a very small margins between them. The fact that Cow is P11 right now is crazy. Actually, the fact that both Mercedes are that far down.
Yeah. Pez is, he's running another lap, but he does not have all the battery in the world, so that might hurt him later in the lap. Aiden, I think we got like 2/10 up. He's found time.
Yeah, but still not a rapid first sector. He's 2/10 down on what Josh did, for example. See if he can make up time through here, because we know that Josh's middle sector was not great. Hooks up turn 6 a lot better than what Josh did. Yeah, I'm trying to remember Josh's previous form.
Oh, that's not what you want to do, though. Off the rears, I don't know what corner anyway. Not even going to try.
Important air curve.
I think he still 3/10 up, but he lost a lot of time blocking the rears there.
Anytime he made up in turn 6, he would have lost in that slide.
Actually, this is not good for him because T-Tits will still put him in the same spot. He goes P9, and so he found...
Oh, good last sector. Alex starting a lap, I believe. Tacit's on a lap, going through the horseshoe. Actually, no, he's in none. Never mind.
I think he messed up somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. If I'm Marlboro, I am not... I mean, granted, yes, there's a big gap from, like, 14th to 15th. However, there's a lot of time on the board.
Yeah. The fact that he's 1,000 in front of Shermanator, I think, says a lot. And the fact that 2 people behind him have got identical times.
Yeah. 300 ahead of Cal, and then another 300 ahead of Corey and Jack, so... Very, very close.
Pico to Pato. Oh, that's the... Oh, that might be right. That rings a bell. Right, obviously, we're going to be losing the bottom 3, because it looks like Liam won't be able to make it, unfortunately. Steely's retired. He should be safe. Josh and Johnny B are going to be safe. Shermanator's going out. I think that's wise. I think everyone from...
But Alex, he's crossing the line here.
Everyone from Aiden down.
Alex...
Improves his time, not his place. But I think he's fighting between himself, Tacit, and maybe Deton on a God lap. Because I think Deton said he's only a 10th off his PB.
Hmm.
No one's on a lap at the moment. Got 2 minutes left. Anyone saying anything in assist here? No, everything seems to be okay. Oh, Cal's saying people believe my lack of pace now. So maybe Cal's not too confident around it.
Hmm. He has retired, so...
I think he might be okay. It depends what happens with...
I think he'll be okay, but he's going to have to find pace in Q2.
Yeah.
That is not a good way to start qualifying.
Right on board with Jack here. See who can come out on top between himself and Corgi, who is not coming out again. So Corgi doesn't feel the need. He needs to do another lap.
And he could be right. Jack's only 800 up.
He's actually in front of what Cal did in the first sector. Yeah, that is probably battery assisted. See what we can do. It looks like the rear of that Rebel floating a bit through the long right-hander. With the undulations of the middle sector into right-hander here now. What's the exit going to be like?
Very nice.
Pretty smooth. Not burning battery here, which makes sense considering the battery he has. He's maintained that gap. It's pretty much identical to what it was from the first sector. So all the time he's found was in the center S.
Then again, 800s put him up pretty much up to P9.
Yeah. And he goes P11. He loses a tiny bit. I'll put him through. Alex, unfortunately, is not improving.
Starting a lap, I think, maybe. Oh, never mind. No, he's in. So he is praying that Pez he is invalidated, might start another lap. He will. Beaton just started his last one. Tacit
isn't going to make it.
That can't be right. No, that cannot be right. No, he can't be on that lap. No way.
No, he is. He's running none.
He's out. He's not going to make it. 2, 1, he's done.
And Deton's found 2 tenths in the first sector. So this could be a Ferrari starting P17.
The Ferrari...
Ultimate Ferrari strategy.
Oh,
Deton. Got a swatting bees there at the exit of the long right. He's running none in the middle sector, trying to get some battery back. And if you're going to do it any place on the track, it would have to be here.
I feel like you just lose too much time.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't really work on this game.
I say that, he's half a second
We
up.
take that back. He might be able to... He might punch his way into Q2 here. 5-second gap. He's got more than enough time to Alex. He's got a battery to burn. We could see Deton into Q2. Up to the line. And he does.
No.
Lovely stuff.
Unfortunately, Pez wasn't up enough. He will...
I did see that this is his first time in league racing for quite a while.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So this is ring rust, I'd say.
Callum saying his car feels awful. That is not a good sign.
Oh, so Widow's put in Josh's previous form. So Season 2, P3 in the sprint and the race. Season 3, P19 in the sprint, P12 in the race. Season 4, P2 in both sprint and the race. P4 in Season 5 sprint, P5 in the race. And Season 6, P4. So he's only finished on the podium here twice.
Very all over the place, pretty much.
He's all over the place and he's never won it.
Could that change today? Possibly. Deton,
Can't confirm. I've
very
done better than Josh,
surprised. He made it in Q2.
You should be happy with that, considering your first lap you said was a 10th off your PB. And you found another, what? Half a second?
6/10? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Pez got track limits turn 2.
Oh.
Easily done, to be honest, on the inside.
Track limits here are... They're weird here. Like, but they can catch you out definitely easily, but also they're very inconsistent. We found out this week.
We found out this week they are very inconsistent at times. Sometimes you'll muller the inside of turn 2 and think there's no way that was legal, and it was.
And then you'll do it even less just to be careful, and you'll get a warning. And it's like, how?
And you get a warning for it, so it just doesn't make much sense.
Make sense. I mean,
and the game will not let me spectate Rothwell, even though I know that's his Aston Martin on the pit exit. Thank you, game. There he is. There he is.
I think sometimes it just lets them come out of pit lane fully before you do that.
It doesn't, because sometimes you can spectate before you come out all the way out of the pit lane. Like there's a Sauber there. It's letting me spectate him. But it wouldn't let me spectate Rothwell until he got out of the pits. I don't know why.
Very interesting.
I've never been more lost than this, says Cal.
Oh dear.
Now that is not things you want to be saying
No,
in Q2.
There's not
because Park Ferme is locked on now.
Yes, it is.
This is not the mindset you need. What is it? This is not the champion's mindset. You won't win with that attitude. Oh, I'm changing all the wrong things. There we go.
Let's go to Rockwell.
Would you like me to email a map to the podium? I'm not kidding. You're not. Actually, no, I can't even say you've not been on it for a while. You podiumed in realistic last week. This is really bad. You know, been there, done that. There are just some, especially on pad. I will say this: some tracks when you're on a pad, you will be ballistically quick, and some tracks you are nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a Alpine very close to
a Red Bull.
Rothwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 cars very close together. So that is Steely and Jack behind Rothwell. So it's going to be interesting to see the times between those 3. Down the hill we go with the Aston Martin. Didn't get points today. I know I'm meant to be sporting stuff, but I am sporting stuff. I feel like this team... Are there any Aston Martin fans? Do they exist? I mean, there'll be Alonso fans, but do Aston Martin fans exist?
I think they all left after Vettel retired. Let's be honest.
Yes, we did. Yes, this is true. An 8.6 to kick us off for Rothwell. I've got rid of a time so like a moron. There we go. Hello? Oh, there we go. Right.
What about Nico?
0.1. Slightly quicker than what he did
That might be used tires, I'd probably say.
Maybe. Let's see what Chipmunk does up to the line. 3 tenths off.
Used. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's definitely used. Aiden up to the line now. This doesn't look a good lap compared to the others in terms of the second sector split. Up to the line he goes. P5. I definitely wasn't going to say...
Oh, Has
he crashed?
Chipmunk has crashed. He's... Oh my gosh.
He actually crashed.
That's
okay.
Massive. Wow.
Is that an AI bug? Is that a wheel glitch? What the hell's happened? I'm going to keep an eye out on the Discord. What the hell happened there? So what looked like a challenger for pole position has found himself in the wall.
Fine.
Even Josh is commenting in the Discord. What's happened there?
We're all confused. Wow.
That's the mystery of the season so far. I have no idea what's happened. I don't want to talk about it. You're going to have to share with the class, I'm afraid. What's happened there?
I'm hoping that's not a wheel issue, because that's horrible timing. Wow, Johnny.
Johnny B goes fastest. There was a really good middle sector. I imagine he is running higher wings than everyone else.
Yeah.
Was that an AI issue where he's just paused?
I'm almost hoping it was, but I mean, none of it's a good outcome because he's out qualifying.
So is it a controller issue? Like, eh? Because he's on a... That's another one on pad. Right, okay.
Oh no, he might have crashed himself. If he's on controller.
Unfathomable stick drift question mark.
Still had no battery crossing the line. He gets P4 with the 108.692.
Just wasn't focused. Oh no.
Oh no.
So what he's done is he's just drifted off in conversation. Maybe he's just talking to someone, or he's just not focusing at all. Nudged the stick to the left, and he's gone hard into the wall.
As Cal goes P3.
That's
much better
tough
than
one
what...
to explain. Well, Marlboro's invalidated, but I don't know how or why.
Maybe on the last corner, because if you go wide enough, you can get this.
Yeah, potential. Oh, did he do this the next lap? I don't think so. I'm thinking maybe he took too much of the apron coming up to the line and invalidated
that too. Yeah, it might be that as well.
Shermanate is still valid, so let's have a look at this. Oh, hello. I mean, depending on what happens here, we could have 9 cars fighting for the top 10. Because will Chipmunk's top... Actually, will Chipmunk even...
As long as... It will.
Because it's dropped into the back of the times.
Yeah. As long as... Unless, for some reason, 9 or 10... Yeah, 10 cars be a 108.423, he will technically make Q3, but he can't take part because his car is destroyed.
Because his front left has fallen off.
Salvador's in Brazil just not had a good week. Let's be honest.
No. I mean, Bortoleto... No, Hulkenberg did get points today.
He did.
He did.
But
the Brazilian one, however...
Wait, hold on. If he's in chat, which car did he pick? Because if he's in Bortoleto's car, that's actually...
Oh, hold on. Chipmunk, can you please tell us what car you're in? Are you in Bortoleto's or Hulkenberg's? Try and put on a show in there. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Please confirm what car you're in. If it's Bortoletto's, this is just written. Oh, he hasn't got a... Oh, that's a shame. We could say the Brazilian curse has acted as... While we were watching that...
It's come to IIRL.
It's coming to the game now.
See what Padge is doing. He's on a lap. We haven't mentioned him since Q1.
Yeah, I'm just watching now. See what you can do. 52-2. That is, again, competitive.
He's been on pace all week, pretty much.
He really has. I think last week as well. In Monza, he had decent pace.
Even though he despised that place.
He despised it on Tuesday. Currently, he goes P3. Up there with his teammate.
What about Socks? Or is he starting? No, he's starting a lap. I think.
Oh, that's his... No, he's just... Oh, yeah, no, he is starting. Sorry. Might have made a mistake.
He
or
messed
doing
up
a double
somewhere.
warm-up. Yeah. Could be a double warm-up because this is one of those tracks. Did you do it this week?
I think I did it twice this week on NA and Realistic. It does work if you do it right, I think.
Yeah, if you don't take too much life on your second outlap, let's say. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
then it does work. 17.2 for the first sector. I believe. Let's see what Johnny B's done in the first sector quickly.
That might be the fastest sector we've seen.
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
He's been sensible with the battery.
Wide.
Very wide there. Looks up turn 6 nicely. Track falls down on the apex. Nicely done. Not very
very tight line through there. The car
yeah,
rotated.
that's the corner it tricks you. You want to be late on the brakes, but sometimes you can just overshoot massively. And he's actually down on what Padge's middle sector split was. However, he does have, I believe, more battery than what Padge did. He can afford to use more battery in the middle of a lap to stocks. Up to the line he goes anyway.
He's
behind.
That middle sector from him just did not look good. It really just did.
No. It started off okay in turn 6, hooked up quite nicely. But then into Pico to Pato, he just wasn't committed at all. That line that he took, it does work. It's the one that I unintentionally took on Tuesday to get pole. I didn't mean to, but you know, it's where I ended up. I think if you're committed enough, it can work. But he was just so cautious of the way, and he just bled time all the way through.
Josh does 17.3 first sector.
Slightly slower than what
Sox did.
But it was the middle sector, he bled time out in Q1. So let's see what he does. Let's go on board this time.
Oh, that back end just floating away.
Better this time, but he's sliding on the exit. He's not hooking that corner up incredibly well. He made the apex this time, though. And again, another one he's quite cautious through there, but that was a good exit. So he'll make up any time he lost on entry, he'll gauge on the exit. And this looks like, yes, this will go fastest.
Could we see a 7 in Q2?
Potentially. He's got enough battery. It depends what his wings are.
The line.
To the line. This should be fastest, and it is just unfortunately misses out on 0.7. What happens if I get through? You'll qualify P10, but you just won't be able to do a lap.
Yeah.
Nico says he has no clue why he saved one.
I see tires, yeah.
See Jack's on an out lap. He's the only one. We've got the RB of Josh on an in lap. Actually, Rothwell's on an out lap.
Yeah.
I missed that. He was just blending in the middle of the leaderboard.
He's playing with the grass, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a green car, there's a lot of green grass around.
Yeah. Just in the middle. I don't know why. I don't know if this is just me, but this is a real life F1 thing as well. Some drivers, like names on the leaderboard, just go missing. I don't know where they are. I'll go up and down the leaderboard several times. When Alpine was like in the midfield before they were poo and before their logo was like bright blue on the leaderboard, I was like, where's the Alpines gone? Hello? Or we're like, where's the Aston Martin? Oh, there they are. I just don't know what. It's probably just a me thing. Anyway, 17.4 for the first sector for Rothwell. Go on board here. This is a fun corner to ride on board with. Didn't quite get the rotation on the entries. They understeered a little bit through there. Leaves it in second. There's more time to be found there for Rothwell if he's just a bit more committed. I think that's the main thing for this track, is just about commitment. Some tracks you can get away with slow on entry, fast on exit. This one you have to be committed all the way through.
Yeah.
Say that. That's found 3/10.
And again, yeah, and it's just such a short lap. It's like you can't leave any time on the table or you're going to just regret it.
Yeah, because as he goes P4, and the zones where you can make up the time aren't long enough to offset what you've lost on entry.
Yeah. Jack is 8/10 up. There's a lot of
Jack. Should have plonked himself into the top 10, and with a good exit out of the last corner, which this should have been.
Maybe in front of Steely? Maybe?
There was a gap there, a 0.5. And he does do a 0.5. There we go. So now it's all up to Sherman, Marlborough, Corgi, Aiden, and Deton to get into the top 10.
It's not left pit lane yet.
He might have called it. Maybe he's run out of tyres. Maybe he's saving tyres.
That, or he's like, right, I'm not being my cute lap. I'm just gonna
I've peaked far too early. Been there, done that. Anyway. I think Corgi's going to be the first one out of the bottom 5. I was about to say bottom 5 trio, but that doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway. Now through the centre, it's a bit bumpy. Wait, let's have a look at Cal real quick.
Oh, he's down in the first sector.
Let's go back for Corgi then. Found a bit of improvement. Rough over tyres. He should be safe in P4, I think. I think from socks downwards. Socks with if people hook up laps, socks might be. Actually, no, I think socks will be okay.
He'll be breathing a little heavier, but I think
a little bit heavier, yeah.
Fine.
He should be fine. I can see him going through in like a P7 or a P8.
Now 2 tenths up. That's a lot of time.
Corgi's 6 tenths up.
6 tenths up.
So he's on course to put himself in front of Socks. Cal's on course to do that as well. Okay, so Socks might be in more trouble than we thought.
Aiden's also 6 tenths up. Cal just P5. Corgi
ran place.
Wow.
Good lap from Corgi. Steely's up.
On just Socks' lap.
Socks is not safe.
He's not. Aiden. Oh, that's big. That is big for Socks.
Where's Aiden?
What about
he's there.
Steely?
I've missed him.
Steely goes P3.
Jesus. That puts Socks into P9. What's Aiden doing? Shermanator up to the line. Doesn't do it.
I think he's just safe. Because you only got Marlboro. Actually, no, Marlboro's not on the lap. I think he's just Deton. Oh, and Deton's out.
Socks has just about survived that. He survived by... Well, Chipmunk would be ahead of him, so Socks actually got through then in P10. And he's made it through to Q3 by less than half a tenth.
Wow.
Well, that's an interesting one.
Oh, if you're Captain Aiden, you must be kicking yourself right now.
Yeah, let's see where he lost it. Let's look at the sector times. There's not a lot in it. It was Socks' first sector that saved him. That 0.2 first sector he did compared to Aiden's 0.4. That's what saved Socks. Because the rest of the lap, Aiden blitzed for last sector in comparison. Found like nearly a tenth and a half. Yeah, Socks' first sector definitely saved him there. Also, so some laps late on then were impressive. Steely's is a standout, P3. Padge as well, getting through into P8, and Corgi as well.
Yeah. Showing a Rockwell as well in P5. Fair enough.
And that is the top 10 in Q2, separated by less than 4 tenths.
Unreal.
That's... Well, in real life, it was what? The closest Q3, and the gap was half a second.
Yeah.
That was a used lap for Cal, which was quicker than his new tyre. That's interesting.
Wow.
It's okay. So he's done that then. So yeah, we're going to have a top 9 shootout with Chipmunk's Crash. We've got Josh, who I think... If he hooks up a lap, he is favourite for pole, as he should be. And we've got Johnny B, Steely, Nico. You know what? This is tough to call, I'll be honest. I think Nico's a good shout because he did his lap early.
And again, I think like Cal said in chat, like, you could see a lot of double warm-ups in this Q3 session. You really could. Because really the biggest thing with that doing the double warm-up is you have less fuel. You have like a lap less fuel in. So you're about a lap lighter than what you do like if you just go straight away. It'd be very interesting.
All I know is this is going to be a very close session, and we'll probably get a few surprises in here somewhere. Looks like Johnny B has picked his first track of season to have a race-winning performance. So Cal reckons Johnny B's a favourite. Johnny B's race pace is a strength compared to his quali pace.
Yeah. I'd really say anybody in the top 10, I'd say has a chance to get pole. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to say it. Well, I think top 10.
This is... Well, it's top 9 now. It would be a top 10 if Chipmunk was not on his phone while driving.
Don't text and drive, kids.
Don't text and drive.
Say that right now. We're just gonna. I was doing the same thing you did.
Johnny B surprised that he's been mentioned as he's like, come again.
What is this praise I'm getting?
What is this praise? You expect I'm gonna win? No.
Australian cats are intensifying.
Right then, so we've got cars trickling out on track at the moment. There's still 3 cars in the pits, them being Mercedes. That'll be I can't see. That'll be Cal. That'll be Steely, and that'll be Padge in the pits.
Here we go again. P9 never looks so good.
Yummy.
Again, so enough of the negative talk, alright? Come on.
Yeah, you're never going to do well if you do this. We see different strategies. Rothwell burning battery straight away.
That's a lot of battery to burn. Holy
yeah,
Lord.
that's... There's things you need to keep an eye out for, because that means you can have less battery to burn throughout the rest of the lap. Because normally you want to be 60% just going into turn 4. He's going to be into the nearly 40%.
17-4. It's still not that big of a first sector. What about Nico? 17-1. Wow.
See what Corgi's done, because Corgi's a bit of a sleeper at the moment. Been quick all through this qualifying session.
Oh, 17.
I say that he's had a bad first section. Let's ignore that. Let's go back on board. Let's go back on board with Rothwell.
Josh does 17-2.
So behind Nico, okay. Rothwell losing the rear end a little bit there, next to the hairpin. 52-3. Middle sector split for Rothwell. Again losing the rear end.
You don't want.
51-8 middle sectors. So half a second between Rothwell and Nico right now. Let's go back with Nico. Rothwell crosses the line. 8.5. So this could be a 7 for Nico.
It is
7.7.
Very good lap.
That's Padge just starting.
Corgi, unfortunately, at a moment. So he's starting another one. Josh might get a distance slipstream here.
Distance slipstream.
Oh, he did!
0.6. Johnny B was actually up on what Nico did in the middle sector split, but I think his higher wings will cost him up to the line. Does a little bit. Still only half a tenth behind Nico.
That sucks. P4.
Okay, that's ridiculously close. Meanwhile, we've got Steely as he flows down the hill. Cow as well, not had a good lap. This is a double out lap. 52-2. This is good. This is good for Steely.
And he might... No, he's too far. No, you won't get a slipstream.
No slipstream for this man.
He's running
not a lot of batch up.
Yeah, he's really...
How has he done that?
Still an 8-2.
I don't know how he's done that on the battery. That's weird. 52.7 for Padge. Middle sector split. Not a great lap by Padge's standards in Q2. Up to the line. High 8. High 8, yeah. Unfortunately, slowest of the push laps.
What about Corgi?
I think this is a boo-boo in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
This is a double warm-up
and
he's had a boo-boo.
Good lord.
Okay, so I've commentators cursed him for the first run of Q3.
Yeah, good job.
I've done my thing. Thank you. See what Cal's doing. I think the only one who intentionally did a double warm-up. I think Corgi made a mistake. I could be wrong, however.
Corgi did make a mistake on his first lap. I don't know what he did in the second, though.
He's only 2/10 off what the top 3 were doing. The middle sector split at this point. So this could be... Actually, it will be the top 4 because Sox is right there as well. So there could be a top 5 maybe sneaking in.
Top 5, yeah.
Yeah, if we want this grid to be closer than the real life top 10, we're going to need you lot back here to lock in.
Rockwell, lock in, breath.
he needs to lock in.
And really, realistically, I mean, really, Steely probably could do better on battery, and then Rockwell, Padge, and Corgi just did not have good laps.
That's the thing, yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, no, the screenshots haven't been uploaded yet. Oh, yes, they have. My bad. Padge is on the ball. In Q2, Padge did an 8.3. So that might be a used tyre run.
That could be, yeah.
And in Q2, Corgi did an 8.2.
I think Corgi's laps were just massive mistakes.
It's really, 8.1 as well.
It's again with this track and qualifying. It's like you make a mistake here, it costs you so much here.
Nico said in chat, 2/10 in the middle. What am I seeing in the
What are those wings?
So what the hell?
Either he's absolutely perfected that, or nice high wings.
Yeah. From what I can see, it looks like Johnny B's running high wings. Josh has matched him in the middle sector pretty much. And then found 2/10 in the last sector. So this is interesting.
Josh flicking for sure. The flick allegations are coming back.
Oh, the flicking allegations. We can't beat the flicking allegations. That's the thing. It's going to happen at some point. We know Willow does it.
This Padge is going out very early.
Sector 1, I'm actually awful, says Cal. What has he done in the first sector?
Let's see what you've done.
0.4.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
there's got to be time in that. There's got to be time in that. Come on now.
I feel like there's two groups in terms of the first sector times. There's the group of Nico, Socks. Actually, it's just kind of those two. And Josh, actually. Those three in the first sector. Then you've got Johnny B in No Man's Land, and you've got everyone else in the 0.4s, pretty much.
Yeah.
Padge doesn't retire end of Q1 and gets to Q3. I mean, this is what we're saying for Padge has genuine good pace at the moment. Because constructors. See, Padge knows how to win a constructor.
He does, and us two are an example.
We have helped this man get to constructors before. Actually, have I?
Actually, I don't think you have. You might be.
I don't think I have, but I gave him a chance.
I've definitely done it like twice, I think.
Yeah, you've done it. I think. No, it's you and Cod who's done it. Cod helped him in assist last season. That's where the confusion was.
Let's see what Padge does. Does he do a double warm up or does he go?
This looks double warm up. Oh no!
No.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Leaves it a none and then... Oh, no, that checks out. That's fair. So, this will be a good one. Let's go on board with Padge. He's going to have no traffic because the Mercedes of Cal will merge just behind him. So we can have a beautiful clear track.
It's down very slightly.
See what he can do. I imagine we'll be able to find a heap of time in the middle sector. We know what he can do. Not too bad through turn 6. Could be better. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can... Nice smooth through turn... Oh god. I'm going to say Pico de Pato because I don't know what corner number that is.
He's
4/10 up. He's got a lot of battery. Good exit from the last
really
corner.
Good exit.
14. That was nice. A lot of battery to burn. So... Could plonk yourself into P6? Maybe. If that was a god run. Don't get into there, unfortunately. Oh, we lost time, actually. Okay. Is there another lap in these tyres? Possibly not. It's actually gone deep into turn 1. We've got Cal behind, who's just invalidated.
Oof.
The good thing about this track is you've got enough fuel to go again, and he's got enough time.
If you're going to validate, that's probably the best place to do it.
Gives a little cheeky DRS waves to Padge as he goes past. We've got Johnny B in a double warm-up as well.
Yes.
For strategies all coming out at the end of Q3 with 1 minute 30 to go.
Cordy is starting live. Rockwell is doing a... Well, that's going to be a tight double warm-up, I'm not going to lie.
He should be okay. Find Corgi in... There we go. I kept going the wrong way. Corgi using a hot lap. Good first sector though. 0.3. So he's joined the club of what Johnny B did in the first sector. Burning battery up here. Hopefully VRB of Josh gets out the way. Very loose rear end on the Frenchmobile. Hopefully that wasn't too distracting for Corgi of Josh just kicking up a little bit of dirt. Should be okay. Burning a little bit of battery there. He's using a hot lap. You don't see that this game.
I guess you can maybe get away with it here because the pulley just really isn't a problem here.
1.2 seconds. So he's on course for a 0.4. At the moment, 8.4 I should say. He'll gain time more and more down this start-finish straight. Because obviously on that previous lap it wasn't a good run. Is he going to enter the 7s? Not quite. Goes P6.
Unfortunately, Johnny B is not up on his lap time. He's just barely down. And this is giving his one and only lap. Across the line.
This is a good run.
Does not improve. That sucks.
Nico's found time.
8 seconds left. Just gets to the line.
Beautifully judged.
How just barely up. Surprisingly. Actually, no, because it would be enough. Still only be P5.
Yeah, it's going to need a monster last sector for him to jump up to maybe
line.
P3. Not quite.
Improves, but not position. It's going to be P5. What about Steely? 2/10.
Nico's down. Steely could be asleep as go into the 0.7s. Not got a lot of battery though, so this might cost him on the run to the line. He does go into the 0.7s though.
Cow.
Good lap.
Nico just improves, but not position.
Josh is up. He's a 10th and a half up, so he's going to go into the 0.4s at this rate. Sox is also up a 10th and a half.
Rockwell goes P7. Josh ended up 0.4s.
Just one more man to try and beat the RB. He's not going to be able to do it, I don't think.
He does.
Front row. Well done. Killian VAR, please.
Oh my! Right, go to Josh's sector 2. I'm not kidding. Go to his.
Let's have a look at this sector 2, shall we? Shall we educate our Jesus? I mean, I think Sox might have beaten what banned the flick.
You know, I second that. You know,
I second this as well. Yeah.
Josh is too quick for 18 now.
Considering the Sox actually beat what Killian did in no assist by 200s. Yeah, there might be a management discussion soon.
Well, let's be honest.
It can't go on like this.
Let's be honest
unless
here.
this
All
is a
the AT drivers listening to this, remember, the biggest enemy for Josh is his own wheel, okay? Let's just be honest here.
Yeah, his wheel is his enemy right now. It can. Nico says should have been P2.
Yeah, besides that, I mean, you got Sox P2, Nico P3. Really can't be too mad with that. Johnny P4, not bad. Cal could have been worse.
Considering he said his pace was shocking.
And Steely, very close. P5, very close.
All fun and games until Josh's game pauses when he brakes hard. Well, that's the thing that's happening, is Wheel just decides to press buttons when he just makes an input. It doesn't happen in qualifying laps. Weird, that.
Just waits till the race just to ruin them.
Yeah. Bear with me. Right. So we're going to have no weather affecting this race. So it's going to be strategy. And now this is where it gets fun. No, never mind. At the start of this game, this was a 2-stop. Now it's a 1-stop.
Nuke Pirelli. Nuke Pirelli.
Nuke Pirelli. We don't like Pirelli here. They don't make any sense.
Yeah, they get rid of the fun.
I mean, yeah, but even in the game, they've just made the hard tyres too good.
Now, it's not like 24, but thank goodness.
Oh, 20, thank God, yeah. Cal says his TT was an 8.5. Well, the thing is, on this game, TT, it was the same for the last game. Since we've been able to use battery during qualifying, TT's been slower, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Just remove us using overtaking quali.
Just
and then TT could be... Yeah, make it a hot lap, and then TT could be somewhat representative again.
Yeah.
I mean, the track grip's different, but the lap times will be within a couple of tenths. Now it's like, what, 7 tenths? Between qualifying and
TT battery usage.
TT?
No, because...
Yeah. No, I don't like TT battery usage. I don't like the battery in qualifying. It's just another thing to think about.
It really should just be hot lap, because in real life they just put it on one mode and just go. They literally just...
I mean, at the moment, it's not much better than what we had on 2018 when you're flicking between like 5 ERS modes.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that was miserable. That was miserable.
That was bad. To be fair, hot lap is now pointless. That's the thing. Hot lap is pointless now.
What track did I... Because I kind of use it... Oh, we're going. What the fuck?
Oh, someone may have pressed A unintentionally.
Oh, dear. Is everyone going? Let's see.
I mean, we don't have to worry about weather, so if a lobby reset is needed... Oh, to be fair, we're meant to be going at 30 and it's 29, so it's not the end of the world. And everyone's going, so... Could be worse. Let's look at strategies.
So a lot of mediums. Got Nico, Johnny, and Marlboro on the hot. Everybody else on mediums.
Now,
as this formation lap is very scattered. Good grief.
Is a bit, yeah.
Come on, lads. Let's close up a little bit. Come on.
Aiden's had a whoopsie on there somewhere. There's a big gap. Why even what? Okay. So yeah, short out lap, just short lap in general here. There's a... Now, Alex, explain to me what you've done there, my friend.
What's he done? Oh, dear.
There was an Aston Martin with some grass on the tyres, facing sideways.
Cal, I was on the toilet.
Cal was apparently on the toilet. Okay. That's a quick outlap. We've got the top two parking up on the grid already.
Meanwhile,
we've got Alex going through the last corner now. It seems like these lot on the map visually, look, they were just charging to the line at full pelt, but they weren't.
Oh, Corky, that's not what you want to do.
Only one disqualification as we stands. Alex. Oh, that's an interesting one. Beautiful. As we wait for the game to load. Beautiful. As we've got 3, 4, 5 lights on for round 4. And we're underway in Brazil. Good starts everywhere as it stands. Everyone's ghosting for some reason. Socks down the inside. Looks at it. He's got the nose. Got the overlap. Hasn't got the traction though. Cal's jumped up. Johnny B's gone backwards, I think. Yes, he has. Oh no, it's side by side. Cal's dropped back behind Steely. Good start from him. Chipmunks gained 2 places. Padge dropped down. So far, everyone's behaved, apart from Corgi, who's gone backwards. Oh. A kerfuffle's happened at turn 4, and that is Shermanator round. Rothwell as well.
No,
Shermanator all the way off.
He's way off. Oh, and another one. Oh no, Padge, no. Yeah, he's just off track.
Just gone off the track. Might have had a snap in the long right. Josh with the
Rockwell
afterburners.
has...
Yeah, he's retired and left. He's got no luck on lap 1. Josh is lighting the afterburners, trying to break DRS. As it stands, it looks like... Is he burning battery? He is burning. Both burning. Wings look very similar between the top two. Or at least their straight line speed is. Is that Chipmunk making a move on Cal? Yes, it is.
Jack gets past Marlboro. Alex and Corby side by side at the back.
Biggest gainers on lap 1 will be, in fact, Jack, who's gained 6 places.
Oh, well done.
P8. And it will be Deaton and Chipmunk, both Saubers, gaining 4. Biggest loser, unfortunately, is Padge, dropping 7 places. You don't want to know stops, you want to know tyres. There we go. That cruise can't come soon enough. No, it can't for Rothwell. He needs to go on the cruise.
He does, yeah.
He needs a cruise ship to just get out, just avoid lap 1. Josh has dropped DRS.
I'm really surprised that wasn't a safety car, to be honest, because we had 2 cars off. One dead,
But there was
the other one on the
no
wall.
damage, I don't think.
Well, Schumacher he does not have an end plate. As he spins, oh no. Oh, that's what you don't want to do, buddy. Oh,
That's what you don't want to do.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to retire on track.
And the top 3 have actually lost DRS from each other. You don't see that often on lap 3.
No, you don't.
Especially on this game. So is that an indication of Josh's race pace and Sox's tyres? This is an interesting one.
Alex is way off track. It's not on the map. He's back on it now.
Seems like there's going to be a mini tussle at the back end of the points. Oh, well.
Oh, side by side to there. That's very brave.
Well done to the pair of them. Sends it down the inside. We've seen battles here this week already. They're hanging around the outside of the Chipmunk. He's got the grip still. He's going to have it inside now. But still side by side. He's got the overlap. And he's going to get it done. That was...
No, he still doesn't have it done.
Still, he's going to stick his nose in.
Now he does.
There he goes.
Very good from those two.
Hardly... I don't think there was any contact between those two. So that was beautifully judged. And I think, even with all that side by side...
They still got
DRS. To go side by side all the way through the middle sector and not drop DRS to the cars in front is crazy work. As Cal makes a move, very deep,
Ooh.
let Steely go because there was going to be a pinch point.
Behind Aiden and Marv. Yeah, Aiden gets by. Marv not having a fun time in those hard tires.
No, it's one of those ones where you need to get them warmed up quickly and not lose too much time. If you get involved in just traffic incidents, it's a nightmare. Chipmunk looks very quick right now.
Only he didn't crash the quality.
Situation. If only, yeah. We might be able to see how we compare with Josh and Sox.
To be fair, if he gets by Johnny and Nico here pretty quickly, with his pace, he might give the Sox.
He could do. It depends on how quickly he can get rid of them. Because it looks like Nico is really struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 2 seconds back. Johnny B's going to get him. And then it'll be potentially the quicker car leading this train. But might make it trickier for Chipmunk to get past. Get the overtakes in. Steely's hold on to the DRS.
Cal's lost it. Cal has lost DRS.
Oh, he's had a good run through the center X though.
Yeah, he's lost DRS.
We didn't get it. What the hell?
It was like 1,000th off of a second.
Game's gone. Game is gone.
You know that too well.
I've been on the receiving end of that for far too much. It's really annoying.
Especially a lot this season, to be fair.
This season it's happened like 3 times in a row. Anyway, enough about that. Johnny B's seems to have closed the gap. He actually has, yeah. It was 2 seconds when Nico was in front. He's got the gap down to 1.7. And because Sox doesn't have DRS either, this is purely on pace between those two. So it's going to be interesting to see.
I was going to say, with Sox not having DRS, that could actually help Johnny. Oh, Nico. Yeah, Nico's very much struggling. He's barely able to keep up with Johnny for DRS.
This might... I think we're seeing pad hours in full effect. Are we going to get a send from the Sauber? We do get a send from the Sauber. A bit of an aggressive send from the Sauber. Maybe a bit too much. Muscled his way past. Nico's now under attack.
He's going to run now. Oh, no.
Goes from bad to worse. Nico doesn't want to have that happen. He burns DRS. Might be an aggressive overtake. I would tend to agree because that was... It looked like it was on, and I think Chipmunk just let off the brakes a little bit to try and get the overlap.
I think I've heard a locked up as well, so there might have had that as well. It just doesn't turn.
Yeah, turn 1 here is vicious for inside lockups. At the moment, we've now got... I can't remember the last time I saw on this game the top 4 not in DRS of each other.
Oh, it was Tacit.
First penalty of the race. Very easy to pick up here. On the exit of turn 4, entry to turn 2. Where else? Exit of
turn 2 as a
double
whole.
right. Yeah, turn 2 as a whole, yeah. If you're a gargantuan helmet like me, on the entry of the tight right after the long right.
I think what sucks is he's just outside DRS. He's really trying to get back into it. So we kind of let Johnny kind of just push Johnny away.
This isn't management from Josh. They're both pushing. Just look at their battery situation if you go on board. It's very similar. They're both under 10%. They're both pushing, and Sox has actually done it at this point. He's a good little sector. He just needs to hold on in the tight twisties, which looks like Josh is very strong in. There's going to be an ask for the Williams driver. He's just dropped out of it, as you can see. Good run through there, though, through Pico to Pato. Good exit here. He might do it. Might have given up too much time on entry. No, he's just...
No, he did. I think he did.
Let's stare at that Alassian rear wing. He did get it. Well played, sir. And that's going to make... Oh, I had a stroke. Bring his race back towards him.
Let's not have a stroke, please. Let's just not do that.
Let's not have a stroke midstream. We've still got bloody 28 laps to go.
So now if you're Sox, you have the DRS. Now you can't lose it in the middle sector again because Josh seems very strong there compared to what Sox is.
Nico's actually holding on to Chipmunk, who's not gaining or trying to be... Is this a case? Because now we know that Chipmunk's on pad as well. Is this going too hard too fast?
Jack side by side. Oh, surely not there. Not again. We're going to have another one. Jack holds it on the outside. Very well done.
I think it was just committed enough. Just committed enough on the entry to stop Aiden sneaking by on the inside there.
It sucks. Oh, he's in danger again. Does he get it? He will get it.
I think Josh is running much higher wings.
I think he is. He's getting a lot of time in that middle sector, but then when he gets to the end of the last corners, he loses a ton. So I was going to go for a move here. Oh, he hangs. Just
not here, but a good run through the centre S. He might make the move to turn 4. Let's ride on board. Stare at the rear wing of the RB. You see the Williams moving a little bit through turn 3. He's going to blitz the battery. He's going to go for it. Up the inside, no contest. Into turn 4. Sox gains the lead. These two both pretty wet. Nico's actually made a move back on Chipmunk.
And that's big for Nico. And we gotta remember, Chip is also on pad as well.
Yeah, there's... In the top 7, there's 3 pad runners. Which is fair. As a stat, as statistics...
Oh,
not
Jack made it again. Oh, Jack, where are you going?
There's grass on that Red Bull. Right, that's not meant to be there. Could be... Oh, he's in big slide. There could be a fun little scrap for the back end of the top 10 there, so we can keep an eye on that throughout this race.
Let's see. Let's see what Josh does here. Higher wings, as we can see in the middle sector. He's gaining.
I don't know. It looks like now, really what's gaining there, he's saving battery. He's got a lot more.
Chipmunk and Nico again. Chipmunk gets back by.
But it might be the instant shuffle into turn 4, because I think Nico's going to get the DRS. Is Nico going to do it? No, he's going to stick behind with Sauber. Is that the best idea, though? Because I think the crossover point's definitely been, and the hards are definitely quicker.
Oh, it's Pez.
Pez track limits.
Welcome to track limit penalties. Speaking of...
And speaking of Alex has got one as well.
Grief.
I think all of them were on turn 2 as well.
Is Josh struggling a little bit, or is he just saving a lot of battery?
He's saving a lot. If you go on board, he's at 80% compared to Sox, who's at 40. 40%.
That's probably you're leading.
You can tell the crossover's been and gone, because now Johnny B is only 3/10 outside of a DRS window. I think Josh is going to see that and going to want to get a move on here. Because Johnny B can be a bit of a sleeper in race trim.
Hey, what rebound for P4? You got 4 cars fighting for the 4th place position.
Just having a quick look with Jack. No worries into turn 1. See on the map, nothing going into turn 4 between the cars behind. Or in front, I should say. Aiden going to go for it into...
That Corky's off. He almost has a wall.
Well, there's a bit of a lag bump there. Into turn 4. Aiden gets the move done. Any damage on the Alpine?
No, there was not. I think he got very close to the wall.
I imagine there was touching grass on the entry, and that's just offset it. Pez makes a move on Tacit for P13. Both these two have track limit penalties. So that's a track 4 position. Well done.
For John here. Johnny might get DRS here. No, he just misses out.
He's just missed it, but I think next lap he'll get it, the way it stands.
I think if you're Josh, I think you got to attack this. Because you want to be in the lead.
Yeah, he's being too passive, I think, at this point.
I also don't know. I know Nico's pace is not there, but he has better tires now. That's another one.
He has better tires now. So what's going to happen is Chipmunk's going to undercut, have fresh tires, get the pace, and get track position, which is key on this game. Yeah, Johnny's going to get undercut to hell. That is the thing. That is the problem with starting on the hards.
Oh, it's Jack in the 3
seconds.
There's a monster gap from Cal to Aiden. Basically both Mercedes.
Yeah.
As Johnny is now in DRS.
Yep, he's got it now. I don't think anything's going to be going there, but let's go back to this fight for P4.
I think if you're Nico, you got to pass him that. You have to.
You have to now.
You're losing too much time. Where are we getting over now? I think
he's going to, yeah.
Letting him by? He is.
I think he might have done. See what he does going through here. Does he burn back to try and get the move done? Or is this just elaborate DRS chicken? Or is he going to try and get towed along? No, he's going to get towed.
I think that's a smart thing. I think for him, he has to get towed along.
Yeah. I have just noticed, riding on board with the Sauber, he has underfueled. Not by much.
But you can here. You can.
You can underfuel. Here's underfuel McGee's socks underfuel. He's pretty much on 0.0, so yes, pretty much. That's just one big lift and coast into 2 corners and you'll be fine. So
yeah. And this is only, what, lap 13? So he's fine.
Yeah, so should be fine.
There's only Monza where apparently we found out he started a lap under fuel.
Yes. He did do that. Expecting a safety car. Angry Corgi is it? I don't know why do I call him Angry Corgi? Corgi's in. And he's out again.
You doing Corgi box for fresh medium? Sorry, what? Wait, did they really? Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did do.
So
So
they're
they
doing
are
a
doing a
two-stop.
two-stop.
Very interesting.
Johnny B's
Now, I'm a little
right on the tail
surprised.
of Josh. With Josh with a DRS, there's nothing Johnny can do.
No, he's just, you're in third in a train. You
It's
really can't do
grim.
anything.
For the last 2 years, you have been held hostage at the back of a DRS train. There's very little you can do.
Now, I'm a bit surprised. Now, granted, Chip's getting pulled along by Mika, but if I'm Cal and Steely, I'm surprised you didn't pit that last lap. To try to just get
I would
some
imagine
undercut.
we'll see at least one of those two. If Chipmunk doesn't pit this lap, which I don't think he will, he's getting towed along by a hard runner, so he might as well. I don't see why one of them behind, or even both of them, would pit this lap. I feel like they should.
I'll tell you what, this is as close as Johnny's been to Josh and Soft. He's right behind them.
Go on board. Socks is in, so he's protecting himself from the undercut. Now Josh is going to do his favourite trick, going to go long on this first stint. Meanwhile, Johnny B swoops round to take the lead of the Grand Prix. And Socks is in. Steely pits. Cal stays out, and I think that's a smart thing for Steely. He's going to get the undercut. Cal does not have DRS.
I think if you're Josh, like, I know his favorite thing is to go long, but it's like...
It's his favourite thing to do. And sometimes it works brilliantly for him. Like, for example, in Kota, it went really well for him. And sometimes it works horrendously against him.
Oh, is this not going to be good for Steely? Is he going to come in front of the... Oh, he almost has the wall. Is he going to come up behind Pez? No, just ahead. So that just saved him.
Josh has nearly dropped DRS. He has to pit this lap, surely.
He's got to. He has to now. Because
that just illustrates the gap and the delta between these two tyres now. The second Johnny B's got into the lead, he's dropped DRS.
I just can't believe he's let... Not only Sucks undercut him,
Yeah,
but now he's lost more time.
Chipmunk's
Chipmunk
in,
pits,
Cal's
Cal
in.
pits.
Aiden should be able to pit and not
He
held
should
up
be-
in the double stack.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Chip! Chipmunk 10 seconds. We've said it a few
Yeah, he
times.
does
10
pit.
seconds for speeding on this game is ridiculous, but you know. Sox makes the move on. Marlboro's yet to pit.
Oh my goodness, look how far ahead he's come out ahead of Josh.
What
Wow.
an undercut. Padge is going to be ahead of Chip. Padge still needs to pit up, mind you.
Josh has come out 4.5 seconds behind Sox.
Jesus.
That
didn't
is
realise
a
should be 5 in
complete
game, eh?
disaster for Josh.
Yeah, Josh is... Killian is right that Josh's kryptonite is always his strategy. I would have disagreed, because most of the time I feel like he does get it quite good. But when he gets it wrong, he gets it
It's badly
unbelievably
wrong.
wrong.
Because now he's going to have to basically push like he did on the first 5 laps and somehow gain basically 4 seconds of Sox.
Yeah, because in that first stint, it looked like their race pace was very similar. Granted, fresh tyres here, even though it's only 1 lap, I think it is worth maybe a tenth and a half a lap.
Yeah.
It's not much, but it is something. And maybe when you're in that rhythm, it is a confidence boost. And it does affect the leader in that case.
As Padge
Padge
pits.
is in. Like, if you see someone behind you relentlessly catch like 1-2 tenths a lap, it does start playing with you. When it's wrong, it's phenomenal levels of wrong. Oh. We're watching that as well. I was reading chat when that happened. Yeah, we did see him go off. Steely's undercut actually did not work. So Sox's undercut worked a treat. Steely's undercut didn't.
Interesting.
Sox must have sent it on the outlap. He did get DRS off Marlboro down the start of finish straight, which would have helped.
Did, yeah. But not like 3 seconds worth.
Yeah, not 3 seconds worth of pace. You can
Oh,
see that
just
Josh-
even worse for Josh. He's not getting held up by Marlboro in the last corner.
He will get the
Good
DRS,
lord.
which will help mitigate this. but still.
I tell you what, Sox is flying. He's gained about 3 seconds on Nico. And those two, the top two, still have to box.
Yeah, they still have to box. They'll pit like
20 to 22 probably.
I reckon 23. 13 laps of the medium, so they don't really go through the drop off as bad.
And by that point, Sox might catch Nico. Like, he might get right up to him.
He could do, and then I think this will be a perfect illustration as to why starting on the hards this game just doesn't work. Some situations it really does, but you can see now, Sox... Actually, what we'll do, after this lap, we'll compare the top two's times to Sox's once they cross the line. That's what we'll do. I've also, Josh has gained, I think, half a second, maybe more.
So Johnny's...
this lap.
Yeah, Johnny's just on a 12.6. Nico, 13.2. Nico's really struggling. 12.6, 13.2. Sox, 10.8.
Meanwhile, Josh behind, a 10.1. So he's
found pace, but he's still got to find about 2.5 seconds to get in the DRS.
And they would say in real life racing, it's one thing to catch, it's another thing to overtake. On this game, it actually translates. Because you can get to the DRS, no problem in some cases. Passing with a dirty air on this game is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have that pace now. But when he catches that Williams, if he does, will he have the pace to pass? I don't know. I mean, depending on how quickly Sox catches Nico, he might lose out then, and then Josh will catch that way.
Yeah, at this rate, Sox might pass Nico. He actually might. Nico is not having a fun time on those tires. I think the pad wear is really hurting him right now.
It really is. But since the cars around him boxed, I don't think he's dropped that much time to join. Maybe a second?
Yeah, but...
So it's not been too bad, but still, just the pace of the cars who have already boxed.
The only problem is,
in another league.
He's going to come out way behind Steely at this rate. Like,
need to
way behind
Nico and Moser. Well, Moser's not on PlayStation, so we're going to have to get a Fanatec.
Yeah. Oh, his Marlboro's... he was fighting Steely.
Lovely move from Steely. He might... Unfortunately, I think, yes, he got an legal overtake for that.
Back by.
He got an legal overtake. I think Steely was just over the track limits. So that's really hurt Steely.
Knowing those two might be in a party together, so that's going to be very... Yeah.
Interesting, yeah. I think... No, Sox won't be in a party with Josh. Josh doesn't sit in parties during races.
No.
Sox will be in a party, but he'll be saying, Josh, go away, I think. Because Josh, currently, is actually flying.
He is flying. He's gained a lot of time. So I think Sox just now realized that, but...
11.2.
Sox is very close to the DRS on Nico.
0.8 a lap. Josh is quicker than Sox right now.
Oof.
That's too much.
We were counting Josh out for a second. We actually were.
Yeah, a couple of laps ago. Maybe even last lap. We were counting him out.
This man's throwing on the afterburners now.
Yeah. I think Sox will just catch Nico.
Oh, but he's not going to catch him in a good spot. He's not.
I think it will start affecting him on the exit. Actually, no. No, it'll be long before then. He's there already. So let's not forget, he pitted. Nico wasn't that far off the leaders.
He's now a pit stop behind.
He's lost a pit stop, yeah.
Josh is getting half a second now more. Just from this. Now, Sox will get DRS.
But it won't be that much of a difference.
Johnny's now in. Nico surely pits with Johnny.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Sox is raging right now.
Oh, Josh is getting a full second.
Yeah, let's look at the sector
overlap
times.
That's Corgi around.
Backs out quickly. Yeah, I think I was touching grass for that Alpine. Right, let's have a look at the lap times before I was rudely interrupted by a yellow flag. 11.5 last lap, 10.7 for Josh. Meanwhile, Chipmunk behind 11.0. So Chipmunk is actually catching the leader, but he's losing time to Josh.
And it has a 10-second penalty for speeding, which
And
is...
has a 10-second, yeah.
I think for Johnny... I mean, could he catch Josh and Socks? Maybe? He's got good race pace.
If they start fighting, and depends on how quickly...
As that's Corgi retires in the pit lane, that is a shame.
Yeah. Depending on how quickly Johnny B can get past Cal, there's a chance.
Yes, yeah, both these top two are pushing like crazy. Yeah, Josh is... He's right there now again.
Johnny B just missing out on DRS this lap, so we're going to have to wait till after the center S to have a chance of getting DRS.
Actually, no, he's not going to be able to pass. I don't know why is Corgi's done. Okay. That was interesting.
Interesting one game.
Hey, Johnny's not going to get DRS on this straight either. We'll have to wait till the front straight again. Okay, look where Nika's come out in all this. That it's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, it must be.
I mean, he was, well, like, what, 5 seconds behind the leaders before they pitted? He's
Before
now...
the pit window, yeah, about that.
He's now 19 seconds behind.
Yeah. That is why starting on the hard tyres in this game just doesn't work. Johnny's gap to the leader, I just had it up. It is 11 seconds. And he's well in the DRS now.
With about, we're going 13 laps to go?
Willow reckons 11 seconds is doable. He's going to get DRS, so the gap is going to come down. Let's see what the gap comes down to after this straight. DRS will help. Comes down 4/10. That's a good chunk of time. Now he's going to have clear air to Chipmunk in front. No dirty air to worry about. He can just focus on hitting his apexes, clipping points, and try and gain to who he's really racing, which is the top two.
I think the only problem Johnny's going to have is obviously not only tire wear, because by the end of the race he will have dead tires, but it's really that right rear overheating as well, because some people do have that problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. If your setup is slightly too aggressive or your tire pressures are slightly out, that is a problem. Oh, I think Josh might have had a good run through here. I think he's got DRS.
He does. That is big.
So these two might start fighting soon. That will help.
You're Johnny, you are praying. You're doing the biggest dance right now to try, just praying that they fight it.
Just pray they start fighting and taking lumps out of each other. A hard medium can work, but just a huge overcut. Well, the huge overcut has happened, to be honest. It could... Some tracks it does work, but I don't think this one's one of them. I think the drop-off of the tyres is too much for an overcut to work.
I think Aiden got past Jack again. These two have been fighting all race. Fair enough.
They really have. Meanwhile, looks like Marlboro might shape up for a move on D-Tom. Nah, it's 8-10.
Oh, Jack, another 3 second.
Just talking about how his race was going quite well. Guess another 3 second, unfortunately.
Let's see, what does Josh do here?
I'd imagine he's going to go for it. They're both burning battery. Sox has turned it off.
Yeah, I think Sock's going to make it pretty easy for him.
Would Sox rather finish P2 or risk a win trying to keep Josh behind?
I think he wants the win. I really think he does.
The thing, he's going to fight it. He's going to have to fight to keep Josh behind, but then that could risk bringing Johnny B into play.
The best thing they could probably do is just pretty much just DRS swap into the last lap, pretty much.
Hmm.
Oh, Sox. Wow, Sox almost lost it.
Just caught that. Oh, turn 4's glitched. It's so glitched. It's so glitched.
I tell you what, Johnny is not catching as much as we really think he is. He's still 8.5 behind.
Killian says it is. No, it's not glitched.
No,
It's a skill issue.
It's just you're in your own head.
Yeah. And what I was going to say before I spotted that in chat, Josh just biblically messed up turn 6 again. The second he got into the lead, he's lost all rhythm.
Look, I don't have a car to chase anymore. What do I do? What do I do?
What happens now?
It was pet another 3 seconds. As Deton, I better for soft, so.
Yeah, there were a couple that were doing a 2-stop, weren't there?
Surprised he's gone back. Well, yeah, he kind of had to go soft where he goes hards, but he knocked out on the soft spot Thursday. He really did.
No.
Surprised he's going back on. Let's see, what does Sox do here? It has a look.
I thought he was shaping up for a very late send. I was thinking we were running out straight.
Let's see lap times here. So, Josh has done 11.3. Yeah, I don't think Johnny's going to catch up. He's only gained 4/10 on them.
Meanwhile, Jack made the move. This is a great scrap. Jack made the move into turn 1. Aiden then gets him back into DRS. This is a great scrap.
I mean, even for Jack having 6 seconds, these two are fighting incredibly all race.
Yeah, I don't think they've been apart from DRS.
Let's see. It Sox going for this time. Now they're kind of having a drag battle.
Side. No, Josh tucks in behind because he knows you can have a response straight away into turn 4. Follows very closely. Is he going to fight back? No, Sox is going to blitz the battery to try and get away.
But I think he's got to realize that Josh is not burning, so he doesn't need to burn himself.
That's the thing, yeah. It's when you race certain people, you pick up their racing styles, and they'll be... Sox, I thought we'd imagine Josh would go for it into turn 4, but Josh isn't like that. He's one who will go for the easy overtakes in the DRS. He won't go for the... I don't think I've ever seen this man do a dive bomb. His overtakes are just... He did a full championship season without overtaking a single person on track. Pretty much. On like a risky dive bomb move or around the outside. He doesn't do that. That's not how Josh races. He prefers to do it like he's about to in the DRS. Is he going to burn now? But he's not even going to burn now. He's just going to sit behind for a couple of laps.
See, just looking at batter again, like burned all the way, and he just doesn't realize Josh is not burning behind him.
I think this is... We might be seeing a Josh effect. Because people know how quick Josh is. There are murmurings where it's like, oh, I shouldn't be in this tier, he's too quick. And with that, you just burn a battery a little bit more than you actually need to when you're battling him.
Scott needs a recharge strategy. Yes, he really does. Because he's not paying attention behind, which I know. Really, the saying is just look forward, don't look behind. But he's got to be looking at the delta going right. He's not burning. Let me stop burning back myself.
I was going to start flicking through the order, but this is the closest fight on track, so we'll stay with the top 2 for a bit longer.
And you see, Johnny is kind of stagnated. He's not even... I mean, he'll get Chipmunk, because Chipmunk's got a speeding penalty of 10 seconds.
Yeah, and he should get Chipmunk on the road. Actually, what's Chipmunk's lap times in relation to these two? That's a curious one. He's lapping quicker. He's actually lapping... Wow, he's consistent. Since lap 20, for the last 8 laps, he's lapped within half a second. He's been lapping very consistently, slowly chipping away. I think the last lap, let's have a look again. He was brilliant. I just noticed it. He's actually slow about that for the first time in a little while. That's annoying. Oh well. Going to be slowly chipping away. Well, at the moment he's not done enough this second stint, which is, I'm going to say unfortunate, because it was teed up beautifully. But just hasn't had the pace on the mediums. Maybe they have overheated.
Yeah. I mean, really, he hasn't even caught Chipmunk a whole lot either.
Not really. Because the problem is the medium tyre on a lot of tracks is a bad race tyre.
Yeah.
And this is one of those tracks. Here we go for a round, I'm going to call it 26. Between these two on the start-finish straight. I think Sox has realised had a big enough gap. Josh didn't burn. Still, his battery obviously in Josh's favour right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see that RB just sit behind until lap 36.
Yeah.
And then goes for it into turn 1.
I mean, just look at the battery situation. Sox just needs to just be paying attention behind.
Does Scott have lower wings though? We think it's slightly lower, but not by much.
As we get there close, we got Nico and Steely together.
Ah, yes, Nico's caught up.
Oh, Steely goes wide.
That is suboptimal line from the Alpine there. It's unfortunate that Steely got that illegal overtake on Marlboro because that's really halted.
That's really costed him.
That's screwed the battle between him and Cal for P5.
I mean, he still might get P5 off of
He
for a
needs
second,
but
it's
needs
very
to worry
close.
about Nico now. I think the way it's going, he's got the lap older tyres. I think he will lose that battle for P5.
Let's see, what is Josh do? As close as ever he's been. Is he going to go for it? Oh, he had a look. Not gonna. Sox almost parked it on the apex.
See, there's this point in the race where you could probably start to think about doing not dodgy tactics, but just slightly peculiar racecraft where you don't normally expect, where you expect you're meant to be accelerating at this point. Why are you later on the throttle? Just to back people up and just not make it obvious what you're going to do next. But I don't know if Sox is that level driver. I don't think Sox will want to win the race that way. Kenny said Josh is going to do what he did to him in Belgium last season. Conserve, sit behind him and go for it on the last lap. That's just what he does. It's a smart way to go racing, but it leaves yourself exposed. Meanwhile, I think this lap Nico did get past Steely.
He did, yes. I tell you what, if you're Steely, maybe you just try to tow along with Nico and just basically.
I think he does have the pace to hold on. I mean, he's going to have DRS this time around.
Oh, this could be interesting now. Remember, Alex is just up the road.
Oh, we could get biblical DRS games. But just looking, riding on board, Josh has a full battery. I don't see what Sox can do to defend against this.
Sure, he's going to realize that, like, Josh is not burning as much as he thinks he is. And it might not be the worst thing for him to be second on the last lap. It might not be.
The thing is, if Sox plays DRS chicken and lets Josh go early, Josh has the battery to just go, oh, he's let me go, and just punch the battery and maybe pull a second. Because he's got all of the battery to burn in the world.
3 laps to go. And Josh is putting his car in the mirrors. Trying to just see if he can have Sox make a mistake and make it even more easy. I tell you what. Alex might play a factor here because these two are catching Alex very quickly.
Well, what's the lap time? Let's have. Here we go. What's Alex's lap times? That's Corgi. That's Alex. Alex is doing 13.6, 13.1. Not a good first sector for Alex this time, so it'll probably be slower than that.
Oh, and because you mentioned it before, Jim Buck is only less than 3 seconds behind now. These two.
He's slowly been chipping away. It's not going to be enough. Without that penalty, he still wouldn't do it. Well, it's a good recovery drive. And with that 10, he will drop to P5. as it stands.
Sox might get DRS on this next lap here.
Next lap, he might. I think Josh will spot that, and he's might go for it this lap. Nope, he's going to stay
Alex
sit
hits.
behind.
I think that's fair for Alex. He wants no part of that.
Fair dues.
Sox probably raging again. He's like, dang it, I wanted free DRS.
Yeah, he's going to be raging again. That's the second time this race that someone's screwed him with DRS. If we look at the battery situation, Sox seeing a less than 30%. Meanwhile, Josh is at 75. We're close to 100 after this middle sector.
Might be at 100. Oh, he had a little snap as well.
He doesn't want to be doing things like that, however. Meanwhile, behind that, Johnny B's just on the outside of DRS. Yeah, the hards at this point will not be fun.
Right, final lap. Final time, or well, second to last time on the front straight.
I'm going to see, I'm right on board with Josh. Normally turn the battery off now, he's going to go for it. We're burning the battery all the way down into turn 1. Sox knows what's coming, he's hovering in the middle of the road, he needed to come to the inside. Because Josh has gone for it, he's almost
pushing him.
He's pushing him through there. Sox, I think, firmed the warning there.
Oh, but Sox going to get exit. Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, he's lost it.
Oh, he's
That's
snap.
cost him. He was just on the curb. He's on the very limit there. He's got no battery, but Josh burned all of it trying to get that done. So it might not be over yet for Sox. Caution, that is...
That's Steely. Oh, no.
I think he touched the grass on the entry somewhere. That's unfortunate. It'll still be P7 for him, but... Hello? Oh, it's Alex's ghost. I was flicking through. My bad. Anyway, back up at the front. We could, depending on the battery situation... No, Josh's battery's better. He's got more battery in that RB.
I did not like the defending slot. He really kind of just gave Josh the position, pretty much.
Yeah, he did. I think he'll kick himself for that one. He hovered in the middle of the road. And that, unfortunate, I should say. Wow, that's harsh. That is Kevin Josh. Oh, God, what win is this season? I think win number 2 for Josh.
Extend this championship lead.
Valiant P2 for Sox. Johnny B will get P3. Chipmunk will hold on to P4. Yes, he does. Because Cal's 3 second, who does actually hold on to P5. Alex fastest lap on the last lap. That's nice. Things you'd love to see. Nico P6 from Nico. He will be kicking himself for that one. Wrong strategy and just overall pace.
That was Deton's spun on the last lap.
Unfortunate for Deton. Steely P7. I feel like he was going to finish P7 anyway. That wander through the grass wasn't ideal.
He maybe could have had P6 if he didn't spin and if he didn't have that legal overtake as well.
Yeah, true. That legal overtake wouldn't have helped him. He might have actually had P5 in that case. And then that's Wizard with P9. Good result from Wizard. It could have been so much more without those factoring penalties. Marlboro P10. Padge just missing out on the top 10. P11. 2 tenths behind Marlboro. Tacit P12 on his debut for Ferrari. Pez on his debut overall. Finishes just behind Tacit. Then we've got Deton doing 10 laps on the softs. That is an interesting one. Rounds us out. And there we go.
And Sox is very mad in chat.
Sox is not a happy bunny.
Cal is wondering how am I P5? Nico, nah, I think it's still. I think this is the.
He's still early days. I feel like the championship can unfold in very interesting ways. Yeah, Chipmunk P10 to P4. And it was P3 on the road.
It was, yeah.
So very good drive from Chipmunk. One to watch out for the rest of the season. There we go. You can see from the fastest laps, he was on Josh's pace in that race. But yeah, Josh, second race win of the season. Sox P2, John P3, benefiting from Chipmunk speeding in the pit lane penalty. Cal started P5, finished P5. I imagine he'll take that considering of where he started, saying his pace was nowhere. Nico, on the other hand, I think he will be kicking himself. Actually, we know he's kicking himself. We can see in chat. Steely P7, Aiden P8, Jack P9, Marlborough rounds out the top 10. DNS, Mark Rothwell with unfortunate bad luck. Shermanator with the same collision, I believe. And Corgi had a abysmal time, let's be honest.
Yeah. I think really
after a
kind of
quality.
Underrated driver. Jack, P14, or no, it was P14, P9, I think it was. He had a very good race.
And again, it's just one of those things where you starts to get pace. Because what we see with Jack, for example, is someone starting their league racing journey, right? He's found some pace. He's got some pace in there. He can now finish in the top 10. It's just tidying up things with track limits, which is the hardest thing to do because some of us, including myself, get track limits to this day, which is annoying. But, you know, it can be done. But yeah, that was Brazil for this week over and done with. Next week, it is
Spa.
Belgium. A lovely track to drive on this game. Should be a good one. I remember last time we did Belgium last season, it was quite full grids across all tiers. Hopefully we can get that again. It's a good track for racing. If you get into the rhythm, I should say. We shall bid you adieu because actually, yeah, it should be the same. Drive of the day. Drive of the day. I have to think about that one. There's a few I'm thinking of, but I have to figure that one out. But we shall bid you adieu. I don't know who it will be next week. I imagine it'll be Snacks will be back. I don't know. It could be.
It'll not be me.
JohnJohn
I will
again.
be working, unfortunately.
We won't be having JohnJohn next week. Ignore what I just said. Anyway, have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you next week. Lovely stuff.